Guess what the number one question is that I get as a breeder? The question is, how much do they cost? So this video is going to cover not only how much do they cost for my clients, but how much do they cost for me as their breeder. You know, I've had so many people ask why I charge what I do for my puppies, and some even ask if I'll just give them one for free. Now let's think about this. That's like walking into a car dealership, seeing all of those shiny cars, and asking the owner if they would just give you one at no charge. How much sense does that make? Breeding healthy, well-trained puppies, it's just not cheap. And if you're not prepared to invest in their care from the start, you may not be ready for the lifetime commitment that comes with raising one. Let's begin with what it really costs to breed these wonderful dogs. We'll begin with the mama dog. A top quality dam costs anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000, and we don't just pick any dog. We ensure they have the best genetics to pass on health, temperament, and structure to their puppies. Next, we need a top-tier dad. Stud fees range from $2,000 to $5,000 and up. We carefully select studs with excellent health, conformation, and temperament to ensure we're breeding puppies that meet the highest of standards. Here's a great example of what responsible breeding looks like. I had a dog that my vet advised not to breed because of his overbite. The way his teeth aligned, it just wasn't ideal. So instead of trying to make a profit, I scheduled him to be neutered immediately. It's not about the money, it's about being responsible and improving the breed. And if love doesn't bloom naturally, no problem, I handle the artificial insemination myself. But there's still a cost in my time and materials to get it done. Each parent dog must be OFA tested, genetically tested, which costs a minimum of $1,000 per dog. This ensures that I can offer a lifetime genetic health guarantee. That means your puppy is much less likely to have a genetic health problem during its lifetime, because it's not just about the upfront cost. Remember, it's about ensuring their long-term health as well. Then there's ovulation tests, vet visits, ultrasounds, x-rays. They set you back about another $500, all just to make sure a pregnancy is on track. Whelping time means more expenses. Supplies alone cost about $1,000. And if we need a C-section, well, that's another $3,000. Once the puppies are here, they need food, vaccines, and microchips, costing $50 to $150 per puppy. And I don't stop there. I train and socialize them so that they're ready for their new homes with marvelous manners. My overhead per puppy is around $1,500 to $1,800 on the low side. I price my miniature schnauzers right now at $2,000 and my golden doodles at $2,500 because the economy has been tough on everybody. Ideally, they'd be priced higher, but I'm trying to be, somebody who can keep things affordable. I'm sure you'd agree that it's fair to want to cover my costs while making a modest profit. After all, I breed dogs for the love of dogs, not to get rich. Let me give you a real-life example. I have a friend who wanted a dog, but I knew there was no way she could afford the puppy, its food, supplements, or vet visits. Instead of saying no, we created a special partnership. She took one of my male puppies, and we share ownership. So I can use him as a stud, And in return, I help her by covering the food, the vet bills, and supplements. It works for us, but it's a reminder of the true cost and commitment of owning a dog. Not everyone has that kind of setup, and the reality is that owning a dog, it comes with significant ongoing expenses. I know there are many puppies out there in need of rescue from puppy mills and shelters, and I absolutely encourage you to help those dogs. But whether you're adopting from a rescue or buying from a breeder, I hope that this video will show you that there's ongoing costs to properly raising a dog. You've got to meet their health needs, feed them quality food, and train them to have good manners so that they're a joy for you and your family. To make sure your puppy grows up well behaved, I also give you a complimentary membership to Baxter and Bella's online puppy school, which is worth about $230. So you can continue the training I've started. That'll help keep your dog from becoming too much of a handful. And yet I still hear, can't you just give me one? Well, bless your heart. If you want a dog raised with care, health tested, and trained with marvelous manners, it's going to cost you. And honestly, if you're not ready to invest in a well-raised puppy, maybe you're not ready for a dog at all. These pups deserve the best, and I'm here to make sure that they get it.